In this tutorial I want to show you how to create a report in Hikashop on a Joomla website. Let's get started. Currently I am logged into the back end of my client site as an administrator. On the Hikashop dashboard I have here, I see a number of reports that have already been published. This is a report giving orders that have received from the last week. We have an order number, we have an email, and we have the status as well as the total cost of the order. This demonstrates regional orders, and we can see where the orders have come from across the globe. This is a table giving summarized data relevant to sales and any other information that's been required. Yearly sales report. This is a line table, and this gives us comparative data across the last year. So what I'd like to do is look at the table and show you how you get that information. At any one time, it's a good idea to be able to see other reports and how they've been created if you have any problems or if you're not getting the results you're after. We can access all the reports by going to Orders, Reports, and here we see any unpublished and published reports. And there are some standards that are included with Hikashop, but let's go through some of these. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and I can see that there's this bar report. Let me look through this bar report and see how they've constructed the data to get that into that format. So let's go through it briefly. We can see here under current report we can put the title of the report. We can item it as published or unpublished. This just shows to the administrators of the website. Access level refers to the people who are using the website for purchase. By default we say all. If we wanted to, in this situation, we could look at specific people that have logged into the website and what they've purchased. The type. This would be orders, sales, taxes, customers for that's what we're using at the moment, and partners are people who we sell we pay commission to. Filters. At the moment our order status is all. Currencies, we're going to just keep that plain on Australian dollars. Shipping methods, we don't need to use that, but if we wanted to identify certain shipping methods like free shipping, we can use that. Payment methods, we only have PayPal, but it might include other things. Categories, when it's blank it includes all products that are on the website. We can drill down into other categories of the website and use those, but for this purpose I don't need to use that. That speaks for itself. Include subcategories should you have need to inclusion with categories under your main category. Products is when you want to find a specific product and report on that. I'm not going to use that. And coupons, which I'm not using either, are used to track campaigns and encourage online users to make purchases through discounts. So let's make sure we haven't changed anything. I'm going to save to see if there's any changes on this graph. No. Good. Let's have a look at the display. The display refers to the graphic that we are seeing above. Let's bring it in focus. And should we change the type of graphic, some of these options below can change as well. So just be aware of that. Data type. We have created and modified. This isn't really relevant to the information I need in this report. Group items by month, by days, by hours. This will change the way that the graph looks. By grouping the total points on the graph by month or week, we can identify closely when a event has happened that could trigger our sales. Let's try to change this from months to weeks. And we can see you have a much more detailed information. If we have other things going on our website, this is very handy to find out why sales are going through and what they relate to. I'm going to change it back to months. Start date, start end. This is pretty obvious. Periods of hours, we can change it to weeks, days, months. So whatever is going to work for you, you have the ability for the table to actually work with that. Lastly, I want to draw attention to options. By default, this is often set to a low number and can cause confusion when you know you've got hundreds of sales but you can only see 7 of them. So that sums up the way that the graphs work. Have a play around with it, be prepared to make lots of mistakes, and at the end of it you'll end up with a very powerful reporting tool. Thank you.